pattern. How much rain? Anywhere from half to 3/4 of an inch of rain from D.C. to Quantico, maybe near an inch in Gaithersburg. So we have a lot of rain potential tomorrow, and there is a flood watch concern across the DMV that is in play for tomorrow morning because of the potential of all that rain. So tonight's few showers develop here and there. Tomorrow, the heaviest in the morning. Temperatures warmest in the morning, and then they'll start to drop back. And by Friday, we're back into a cooler pattern, back into more typical weather for this time of year. Temperatures slipping into the 30s, so it's just crazy. We have our warmest temperature tonight and early tomorrow morning, and then we're back in the chill. But at least Friday, Saturday, Sunday, for the most part, looking dry. And by Sunday, the second half of the weekend, we're in the 40s, so we're getting a little bit better. I mean, this is a wacky winter, and there's still a lot to go.
It has been, yeah. This roller coaster. All right, well, up here next at noon, the rise and fall of the woman many called the next Steve Jobs. A look back at the fraud case and downward spiral of Elizabeth Holmes.
Honey, you know something she can't take back. It's one of those things. Unless you got it from Aldi. Their twice as nice guarantee means if you're not happy for any reason, they'll give you a refund and replace it.
Well, fine. Why don't you just return me then?
But you didn't come from Aldi. I'm sure you'll love Kevin forever. Huh?
One thing you'll never regret is saving big at Aldi. Save on select Mama Cozy's 16-inch take and bake pizzas, now just $4.99. Aldi. Shop differently.
Call the RSN Rescue Rooter.
Now, DC has a home for the greatest hits of all time. DC's greatest hits live here. 94.7 The Drive.
Hey, mister, did you fix what flooded my house?
Sure did.
Busted water heater?
Nailed it.
What's next?
Wrapping up the water cleanup.
You do that too?
We do both.
Fair enough.
Call Roto-Rooter for plumbing and water cleanup. Yeah, we do both.
Be My Valentine. Diamond hearts just $39. Half-carat diamond hearts $149. Diamond earrings just $69. And half-carat Valentine bands $299. Thousands of Valentine's gifts guaranteed to appraise for double. The Jewelry Exchange Direct.
Stronger is rebuilding a newborn's heart and restoring a father's faith. It's standing tall after one surgery, not 6. Stronger is being a typical kid, despite a rare disorder. Stronger is finding it earlier and coming home sooner. Stronger is seeking answers and not giving up until you find them. Because we don't just want your kids to grow up. We want them to grow up stronger.
Now, DC has a home for the greatest hits of all time. DC's greatest hits live here. 94.7 The Drive.
Now to a special investigation into the rise and fall of the woman once called the next Steve Jobs. Elizabeth Holmes was riding high as the world's youngest self-made female billionaire. Now she's facing the prospect of decades in prison for fraud. Rebecca Jarvis has this exclusive report.
This is the testimony of Elizabeth Holmes going on the record in San Francisco, California at 9 o'clock a.m. on July 11th, 2017. Ms. Holmes, please raise your right hand. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do. This is Elizabeth Holmes, seen here in this never-before-aired testimony. Once a fast-rising star in Silicon Valley, she sits across from 12 attorneys under investigation for an alleged elaborate, years-long fraud.
Did it concern you that a number of tests weren't working on Theranos' devices?
Now, facing up to 20 years in prison, Holmes has pleaded not guilty. It's a stunning fall from grace for the woman who was once poised to change the world.
This is a revolutionary company that threatens to change healthcare.
There's no better story than the young woman at Stanford who dropped out because she wanted to save people's lives.
She was named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people. Wired called her work mind-blowing.
If she had made this work, she would have been the next Steve Jobs.
Her technology promised to run hundreds of tests from just a drop or two of blood.
This is the Walgreens.
It was in Walgreens.
Not only did they fool the investors, they fooled patients, they fooled doctors.
Where breast cancer patients like Sherry Ackert got bad results.
No one from Theranos ever called me to apologize. No one.
But it all begins to unravel when, in this footage, which you're seeing for the very first time, Elizabeth is finally forced to answer to difficult questions under oath with the Securities and Exchange Commission.
Did it concern you that a number of tests weren't working on Theranos' devices?
Suddenly, the woman who always seemed to have all the answers.
We are the only lab company that is actually really focused on leading with transparency.
Now, had none.
I don't know specifically. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly. I just don't know.
There were those hundreds of tests her signature technology could supposedly perform at Walgreens.
And how many tests could it run at that time in 2010?
I don't know exactly what the number was. There was probably